Yes, now I'm up sharing podcasts. Here in the UK, I'm about to introduce my next special guests. We've got a duo, a Californian duo, Deby and Dorie from the Mystic Rose. They're promoting a brand new single called FEE FI FO FUM. Welcome both to my show. How is life treating you today? And where are you zooming in from?
I'm zooming in from Apple Valley, California, and everything's great. Everything's going good. I'm waiting for Debbie to get back so we can finish up our album.
That's great. And we've got Deby right here now. Deborah, how are we doing?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you. I'm in Loma Linda at the moment. Normally we do our videos together, but I had to come out here. She's at home, and yes, we are a brand new music duo, Mystic Rose, and
Mystic
very
Rose.
excited about our album coming out.
Great. We got a single and an album. Right. So how did you both kind of meet?
Well, let's
Well,
see.
I go ahead, Dewey.
Okay. Debbie does has been doing karaoke for years, and I happened to go in on one of her shows, and I was like, karaoke, and I because I come from a musical background. Since a kid, I used to sing and play drums and stuff. So I went in and I was like, oh, karaoke. She says, get up and sing. I says, no, 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 I don't want to sing. She says, come on, come on. Well, it took another convincing or two for me to get up, and I finally came back and I got up and sang. And she goes, oh, you can sing. I says, yeah, I can sing. So after that, my husband kind of pushed us together, says, you guys sound great together. You should sing together. And that's what started it. Was my husband said, why don't you guys try doing some songs together? And after that, we went,
Brilliant.
hey, we don't sound too bad.
Yeah, I love karaoke. That's what I kind of do well
You
professionally for a
can't, yeah,
living.
you can't get a microphone away from me or Debbie whenever we go out karaoke now.
All I say is it's amazing how many people meet doing karaoke socializing. It's fantastic. And Mystic Rose, I'll throw a question to you, Debbie. How did you come up on deciding kind of your duo's name?
We originally did a remake of the classic song "The Rose," and we made it into more of a Celtic kind of feel. And we also have a song that Dory wrote called Whispering in the Mystic Woods. And so we originally called that song Mystic Woods. And so Mystic was part of that song, and the rose was kind of meaningful to me. So we just kind of stuck them together and kind of put it out there. And people were like, oh, we like the name. So it kind of stuck with us. So that's kind of how it became Mystic Rose.
Mystic Rose. And to Dory, how would you personally describe the Mystic Rose sound? Would you say it has a bit of everything?
It has everything. Debbie was doing mostly country, and I do country to rock. I mean, I love the Scorpions and stuff like that. So, and Celtic music was one of my favorites. So it kind of blends everything. It's just a genre of everything. And you might hear a country tune, you might hear a Celtic tune, you might hear a rock tune.
Ah, a bit of a blend going on. And
I love the
who
blend.
have been your influences and inspirations over the years? In particular, because I know you said, speaking to you before the interview, you live in the high desert there in California.
Well, for me, growing up, like I say, as a kid, I played drums in a country band. That was our family, and we did a lot of gigs around Southern California. And back then, it was the old time country, Hank Williams, Merle Haggard, and all those kind of people. So those started out the influence. Patsy Cline was in there, I mean, all these people. Speaking of which, Debbie is actually related to Patsy Cline. And then as I got older, I found rock and roll, and I found folk music, and I found jazz, and I found, I mean, everything. And after that, I ended up with Eric Clapton as one of my big idols, Michael Bublé, um, Aretha Franklin. They go on and on.
Lovely, lovely list there. And it's good to have an eclectic contrast. And a question for Deborah. One of the reasons I got you on the show, or both of you, was to chat about your brand new single, Fee Fi Fo Fum. Can you just briefly give me and my listeners more information about this and what they can expect from it?
Um, it's a very upbeat toe tapping song, and actually Dory wrote it, and she was watching TV one night and watching Ant Man, I believe it was, and he was coming out of the water, and it just kind of triggered her, and she said "Fee Fi Fo Fum," or he said "Fee Fi Fo." So she wrote the song, and when we kind of got together, I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And so it's now the title track on our album, and we are just so excited. And she did a phenomenal job on it, and we hope that people love it and puts a smile on their face. And if nothing else, get up and just kind of shake their butt side with it.
Yes, well, we definitely need a bit more cheer in this world right
We do.
now. And I had listened to Fee Fi Fum myself quite a couple of times, and as you say, it's upbeat, up tempo, catchy toe tapping track. Was that what you wanted to resonate with the listener?
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
We want.
And I must ask, does it have any relation to giants or folklore, or has that had any kind of like influence recording that
Well,
song?
going back to that movie that I was watching, the superhero Ant-Man, and I, just kind of mental whenever it comes to watching TV because I have cats and everything with me. But I was watching this, and he goes into the ocean, and he can shrink himself or grow tall or whatever, and he actually turned into a giant. And I was sitting there and going, "Oh, fee fi fo fum, he's going to get that really dumb guy there." And I went, "Fee fi fo, oh, hey, there's a song in that." So that's kind of how I got the idea for the song
It's,
itself.
was it like a eureka moment?
It was, and I always have to write down my thoughts or else record my thoughts so that way I can go back and
Lovely. And when you're recording, like Fee Fi Fo Fum and your new material, which is out soon, as you mentioned, do you go into like a home recording studio, or do you go like into a professional recording studio?
I'll let Debbie do that. Answer
we've
that.
been in, we've been into both actually, but I do have a home studio, and as independent artists, we aren't rich at this point of our life, so we are trying to do the best we can as an independent artist, and at least by going into the studio, we can be there for hours, which we are, and hours and hours and hours and hours,
She
and
could be a slave driver.
Yeah.
it doesn't cost us too much, but it's more of our time and what we put into it and how we feel about our music.
And what's the key to being an independent artist? Like, for example, is it like enjoying the music, feeling an accomplishment from what you've created?
I think Dory and I both have the love for music, and it's something we enjoy doing. It makes us feel good. It's something that gets us the availability to get out and perform, which we're starting all over basically now, so being an independent artist, not having a label, we're having to do all the footwork ourselves instead of having somebody go, "Hey, be here at this certain time," so it's more rewarding for us that we are doing all the work together. We are making this happen for us. We don't have a label making it happen for us. Not saying that we don't want a label, but I think every independent artist would. But at this point, it's working for us.
Great, that's good. And when you're not writing, recording, or practicing, or playing live shows, what do you both enjoy doing in your spare time?
Who wants to answer
I,
that first?
I like karaoke.
We do a lot of karaoke on our days off that we have free time. We'll go find a place and go do some karaoke singing. I also have a mini farm, and so in my free time now, it's going back and taking care of the animals, the gardening, and all that kind of stuff.
And do you do open mic nights as well?
What's that?
Open microphone nights where it's not so much the way you're
Open mic?
singing.
Yeah. We haven't hit a open mic night, have we?
We have not yet.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something you might be able to look at if they do open mic nights over your end.
Well,
We
the
might.
thing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, for open mic nights, I think it would be interesting for us to go and see if they can, play the way we hear a song. I've gotten and listened to some people with open mic, and the poor people are sitting there going, "That's not the way it goes. That's not the way it goes." But I think it'd be interesting to see, and especially if you get a good band that's, having open mic night, it'd be kind of fun to do.
I guess it's a good
Actually,
way
be
to
really
meet
fun to
fellow
do.
musicians, network.
It would be really fun to do, actually.
And going into 2026, where has this year gone? What can the listener look forward to from you? You mentioned the new album, Hint Hint.
Yes, definitely. We have a new album that will be out by March 1st. We are crossing our fingers that it's actually out. Right, right, right. We are in the process of hopefully putting it up on platform by Friday, which takes about 5 days for it to be approved. And once it is, then it will be out to every platform that's out there. So this album, we have 10 songs on it, and the majority of the songs Dorie has written. We do have other writers on there. We have Dixie McCorkle, we have Kit Bradley, we have Dorie
Roy.
Neal Dupin,
We
we
have Roy.
have Roy August. Right,
Mhm.
exactly. So we have a handful of writers on this album, and we're really excited about it. This is kind of our. I mean, we did a Christmas album, but it didn't get out too well. It was kind of a short notice. We kind of rushed with it. But this one, we're kind of taking our time, and we're hoping that once it gets out, that people will enjoy it and really tune into it and like it.
Yeah. Well, wish you all the success with it. Hope it goes well for you. And where's best for people to follow you on like social media? And where's best for people to listen to your new single, FEE FI FO FUM?
Right now, they can follow me at debykelly.com, and that's DebyKelley. I have a Reverb Nation. All of our music, Mystic Rose, is going to be on platforms. So any Spotify, Apple Music, and anything else. And Dorie?
Should be able to find it, yeah. And basically the same thing here. You can follow me on Facebook at Dorie Neal Dupin, Dorie Dupin, and Reverb Nation again. There'll be a YouTube channel as well. That's under Deby Kelly, I believe.
Fantastic.
And
Well, that's everything I wanted to ask for today's interview. These interviews go really fast. Also, want to say is best of luck again with your new project, and
thank you.
we'll put the link to your new single below on my YouTube channel, and we'll get this new single played on my sister radio show as well. Joined today from Deby and Dorie from The Mystic Rose. Great interview.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Take care and have a great rest of your day.
You too. Have a great day. Thank you.